Hi class, welcome to Module 6. I apologize about the lighting, it's like 5 in the morning on Friday. So um, Module 6 is going to continue off, of course, where we left off. And we're going to start to see the Union start to coming apart with the eventual secession of the South. I want to stress the need to read, and of course to read and take in and use at the end of the module with your analysis posts on Flipgrid. So this week, your readings come from part A, come from PDF, The House Divided, which has several primary sources in there. You have a quiz over it. It's just like 5 and 4 and all the other prior modules. You have a video lecture on A House Divided. And then part B, the second part of the module, you have readings from the book. You have primary sources from page 298 to 300. It's actually just 2 primary sources, the impending crisis and the Cotton Kingdom. So those are the only 2 primary sources from the book. But I have also included a speech by Abraham Lincoln. In fact, Lincoln's first inaugural address. So this is when he wins the election and his inauguration, his speech. So those are the primary sources for part B. And of course, you have a reading quiz just like before on quiz B of module 6. Your primary source analysis, this module, is actually on Lincoln's speech, I want you to think carefully for your primary source analysis of his speech, and don't get confused. I know a lot of you are going to get confused on the intended audience, and I'll tell you right now, and I'll see who's watching this introduction. It is not necessarily the people there at the speech. It's not necessarily, and I'll tell you right now, it's not the people at the speech. So think about it. When he's saying the speech and the situation that's happening in the country, which is still together, who is the speech? Who's the intended audience? Who is the speech for? Think about it. It's not for the people there or in the audience. All right. You do have a weekly analysis post, Why the South Left. I'll open that up shortly. And let's go from there. We're almost done. Please keep on top of the readings, which will help you out on the quizzes, which of course will help you out in your weekly posts. I just want to make sure everyone understands, because after looking at the prior posts, primary sources versus secondary sources. Remember, a primary source in the blue book, actually, there's a titling or a heading that says primary sources. It's not part of the introduction. It's not a secondary source written by a historian. Primary sources stand alone as its own document, and the author is the actual person experiencing it at the time. Okay. Once again, if you have any issues or questions, feel free to email me. We can set up a Zoom office where it'll be one-on-one. I've had several of your classmates do that, and a lot of times it clears up a lot of the confusion or maybe any need for clarification. That being said, this is module 6. We only have really 2 more after this. But you're going to start to see in module 7, next module, I think I only have 1 reading quiz. It starts to slow down a bit because then we're going to aim towards that last module where you'll have a project. It'll be a Flipgrid post, but you're going to need to spend some more time on it. I'll be very honest, it's going to be a lot more fun, for lack of a better word, because it'll incorporate everything you've learned throughout the semester, but I give you a little bit more freedom on what you want to focus on. But we'll go into more detail next module regarding what you'll need for that final project. Okay, have a great week. And once again, if you have any issues, email me. I'm pretty good about getting back to you and then scheduling a Zoom office visit. That's about it.